Hey folks, Steve here with you once again. What is up? Today we're going to do a MacBook Air. Exciting. This is something I wasn't sure if I wanted to try, but we're going to give it a shot. This is my personal MacBook Air. I use it mostly when I'm traveling. It's a 2013, I think. It's not a new computer by any means, but boy does it work good. So we're going to give it a shot and see if we can engrave on it. Now, I know you're saying, well, you thought the Glowforge couldn't engrave on metal. Well, it can't, but it can engrave on colored metal things. And Mac uses anodization with their aluminum, so it gives it that gray, that whatever specific gray appearance that they have. There's a space gray, and then I don't know what the other gray is. I can't remember. So that is what it is, and so we can, in fact, engrave through the anodization. It's just not actually engraving the metal. And you can do that on other metals, painted metals and metals with certain coatings on them, maybe even enameled stuff you should be able to engrave on. You're not engraving the metal, you're engraving the coating, basically. Don't ask me how anodization works, because I don't know. I know there's some electrical process, I believe, involved in it. And we will switch over to the Glowforge view. We're not going to go into the app section, and I've already set my focus just so I wouldn't forget. For this particular project, we had to take the crumb tray out, and that is because the MacBook at the height, at the thickest part, is 0.59 of an inch, and you have to be a half an inch or under, I believe, for the Glowforge. And so we took the crumb tray out. MacBooks are tapered, so they go down to a finer point at the front, and they're thicker at the back. So I leveled that all out in the Glowforge. It took me a few minutes to get the focus correct, but we finally got it, and we're ready to go. If this looks like a fun project to you, and you want your very own Glowforge, don't forget I have a link down there, and it can save you up to $500, and it'll give me some money too. So that we can keep this channel going and this Glowforge stuff going. So we're going to import our artwork. This one's really cool. I really like it. It is well, right there it is. It is a circuit board type of design, and I've seen other MacBooks with it, and I kind of liked it. And since we've already set our focus, it shouldn't hurt to set our artwork wherever we're going to work on it today. We're going to run full power and 1,000 speed, just like a lot of other metal or glass engravings that we've done here. It should be all right. I didn't look up the proper settings for this. I'm just taking a chance. It's metal. It's not going to hurt it any, I don't believe. Let's hope not. We are not engraving on the Apple logo part, and that is because I don't know what kind of plastic that is. And certain plastics will put off fumes that are not good for you, and we don't want to take that kind of chance, and not good for your machine. PVC, for example, is very bad for you and your machine, so don't use it. But I don't know what the Apple logo is made out of. Probably an ABS plastic, which is safe to engrave, but I'm not going to do it, and you probably shouldn't either. So we are going to go ahead and do this particular pattern. Again, 1,000 speed, full power, and I will go ahead and hit the print button. This one should take a little while. It is a large print. Not huge, but it is somewhat large. Well, about an hour is what I expected. It's a rather large area with a lot of little tiny things in it. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to hit the button, and I'll speed her up, and when we get back, we'll talk about what we just did. Alright folks, as you can see, I had to stop the engraving early. I'm not exactly sure what happened here. You can see it's all moved up quite a bit. The bottom is where it's supposed to be. We're going to go ahead here in a second and wait for this to be ready to pull out, and I'll go get it and we'll check it out. It is possible that I was having issues focusing, and when I did actually focus, we're going to try it again actually. I'm going to go over to this screen here. You can see how far it's off in there, and I don't understand why, because it shouldn't be. So we're going to set focus again just to see if it'll even set focus and see where we were off. But you can see how high it is here. It's totally off. But it's okay, because this is my personal computer, and this is why I wouldn't do it with somebody else's. I had a heck of a time, and it's probably because this thing isn't quite it set focus fine that time. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. It's okay though. Oh no, it didn't set focus. There was an error. Last time I did it way up here, and my guess is that was what caused the problem. But I like to show the goods and the bads on this channel, so we got a bad here. It doesn't want to focus. We're going to try one more time just for fun. We'll try it right there above the apple. It is what it is. Sometimes things don't go the way we plan. It still looks pretty doggone cool, and maybe when I figure this out, I'll put my name up in here or something like that. Yeah, it doesn't want to. It's giving me an error every time. So maybe I did it way down here. I bet you that's what I did. I bet you what I did was set the focus in a spot like down here that's too far away from the actual camera, because it is a fisheye lens, and then it just made it all work like that. Regardless, we're going to pull it out. You can see all the stuff I had underneath it to do it. So I'll give you guys a view of it here. I actually like it. I'm okay with the fact that it did that. I mean, that engraving is really nice. So for the future, I know that I better really make sure, if I'm having trouble setting the focus, it's not a good idea for me to do something like this. This is an older MacBook. It's not going to hurt anything. It actually looks pretty doggone cool, except for the top of it just stopped right there. Let's get a rag and wipe it down a little bit. And we're going to see if it still turns on. I don't know if I have any battery on this. Well, we got a light there. I think my battery's pretty low. Yep, that's the problem. It does still turn on, so we're good. Just needs a charge. So there you go, folks. Not quite exactly what I was hoping for, but it worked. And that engraving is beautiful. So you can do anodized aluminum. And I'll do it again, just not on this particular MacBook. Maybe I'll do the sides once I figure out where I was and what I did wrong. But it's okay. Failure is part of success, and so we all get there. Like this video if you haven't subscribed, do that. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when we're going to do more videos. Trying to get a nice view for you guys. If you guys are considering a Glowforge, don't forget to use my link down below. You'll save up to $500, and I'll get a little bit myself. Thanks for watching. You all have a good day.